Dear students, welcome to Swayam SHIKSHAA. Welcome to our mains Maniac series. Today we are going to take a question from ethics. Now, generally ethics, 10 markers especially, we need to be very careful in terms of giving examples, and it is a little different from our regular answer writing because we have to add on examples, etc. Now, let's check this question out here, okay, which was asked in 2016. Laws and ethics are considered to be the two tools for controlling human conduct so as to make it conducive to civilized social existence. Okay, so this is the question. Discuss how they achieve this objective. Okay, and by giving examples, show how the two differ in their approaches. Now, this is something which we have to observe here. Two sections here, 5 each. Okay, now for such questions, we need not define 3 lines with respect to law, 3 lines with respect to ethics. Okay, we can straight away talk about how laws and ethics both are needed, in fact, to control human conduct. Okay, or we can say both laws and ethics are two important wheels of a civilized society. Okay, or we can say laws are basically that regulates and controls external human conduct, while ethics reinforce moral standards and deter people from deviating from accepted norms. Okay, so 2 ways of starting. So either we can say laws and ethics are two important wheels of a civilized society, that is both are needed. Okay, and laws regulate and control human conduct, whereas ethics reinforce moral standards and deter people from deviating from accepted norms. Okay, so this is something like we can write what is a law and what is the ethics. Then how they achieve this objective basically. Laws generally achieve this objective through regulation and control. There is regulation and control of external human conduct basically. Okay, so laws are generally not so concerned with inner motives. That is what is the meaning of this regulation and control. Okay, so a person may have an evil intention in his mind, but still law does not care about it. That means laws will only be applicable only when the evil intention is translated into action. But if we see ethics, ethics is basically accepted as a norm, and ethics condemn evil intention also. That is, ethics talk about stopping the evil intention also. So that is the basic difference which we have to observe. And ethics are relative in nature. That means something that is right for somebody may not be right for somebody else. For example, beef eating, etc. Okay, so and ethics does not have an authority to enforce them. So there is no support of state. But laws basically, all individuals are equally subjected to law. Okay, and they are framed by an authority. When I say they are framed by an authority, that means they have the sanction of the state. Okay, so when it comes to law, it is the fear of punishment that acts as a deterrent. So law, it is a fear of punishment that is going to act as a deterrent. Okay, so unlike the ethics. Okay, so this is the basic difference which we observe here. And what we have to observe is laws and ethics both are intimately related. So that means to be effective, it must represent, that means what? Laws must represent ethical values of people. Then it becomes easy. And at times what happens is, laws can enforce ethical conduct. For example, laws can enforce ethical conduct means, for example, care for elderly. Recently, the judgment given by High Court with respect to the property rights. If the children are not taking care of elderly people, then automatically the parents can have the right to get the property back. So that means laws can enforce ethical conduct. Or for example, education for children. When we talk about right to education or 86 Constitutional Amendment Act, etc. So that means laws can enforce ethical behavior. At the same time, laws will become more efficient and effective when they are represent ethical values of the people. That is how it is. Okay, so both are intimately related. Now, most important value addition for such questions can be giving examples. We can draw such diagrams. Okay, so where we can show the examiner that something that is ethical can be illegal. For example, WikiLeaks or investigative journalism that time. Okay, so it was accepted as a norm by the society. So that means it is good, it is ethical, but it is basically illegal. Similarly, dowry, even today, you have a lot of acts in place to restrict dowry, but as a societal norm, it is accepted. So it is ethical but illegal. Similarly, talking about triple talaq, etc. Sati, that point of time earlier also was accepted by society, ethical, but okay, so but illegal. So like it is something like what we have to observe is something that can be ethical can be illegal, and something that can be legal can also at times become unethical. For example, we can talk about capital punishment, which is legal but unethical. Similarly, Section 377, a lot of awareness now. Okay, so criminalization, I'm talking about LGBT rights. Okay, so basically, these aspects, Section 377 talks about criminalization of rights related to LGBT or criminalization. So that is basically unethical. Okay, or Official Secrets Act earlier. Official Secrets Act, it's a law. Okay, but it is unethical to some extent. Obviously, it is unethical. Now we are talking about transparency, right to information, etc. Similarly, some things are unethical as well as illegal. For example, corruption, when we talk about rape or scams, etc. So we have to put such diagrams in the exam so that it brings in what it can give direct examples. This kind of graph can make the examiner understand things better. Okay, then we can write a very small conclusion since it's a 10 marker, 5 divided here. Good balance is needed between ethics and law. So that is the need of the hour. Okay, if you want to regulate human behavior, that has to be done. Okay, so I hope things are clear, and please do subscribe to our channel, YouTube channel, and this is our Telegram channel basically. Okay, please do subscribe to our Telegram channel for Swayam SHIKSHAA Telegram channel for such snapshots. Okay, please do put your comments in the comment box. They are very important for us.